So you're a gamer. You want the most advantage possible. You want to hear the footsteps from here to the 4th floor of Rebirth. You want to be able to listen to your music perfectly fine, and you want to have the in-game type audio setup where not only FPS is the advantage, audio is also the advantage. Well, I got something for you today. Today we're going to be going through the top tier audio setups. This is, guys, this is not a regular gaming audio setup video. This is end-game type setups. This is, you never have to buy another headphones again. You never have to buy another headset accessory again. This is it. So make sure you watch this full video. If you can, leave a like and subscribe here. I'm going to show you the audio cheat sheet that every gamer should have here. So let's get into it. Now, a lot of setups such as like the GOXLR, the Astros and stuff, they're really good at what they do, guys. Don't get me wrong, these products are great. The only thing about them that I realize is they focus on what your stream hears, but I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you on what you hear in general. So what we're gonna be going through is how to improve your sound quality as a gamer, how to improve your footstep detection, how can you detect enemies farther from which setups. And what I'm going to be doing is going over a single PC setup and a dual PC setup. Then I'm going to be going over budget setups within that. So let's start with a single PC setup. So if you're on a single PC, congratulations, you don't need to worry about anything with the GOXLR. If you have the GOXLR and you're on a single PC and you still want to upgrade your setup, that's great. You're going to be using your GOXLR just for this XLR port right here. And everything else is going to be through a DAC/amp. So the question might be, what is a DAC/amp? So a DAC is a digital analog converter. So that basically means that it's processing your audio for you. The amp is only there to make your audio louder. That's literally it. That's all it does. Every PC, every audio device has an amp in it, but it's the quality of those DAC and amps that matter. That's why I'm straying people away from using the regular GOXLR headphone port, because this DAC/amp sounds really mushy compared to a professional audiophile level DAC/amp, and it's cheaper. So let's get into that. So you're on a single PC. You want to know the best setup for your single PC and possibly a way to get your mic in there too. Well, let me start with this. If you are on a single PC setup, you don't have to worry about a GOXLR. All you need is a Fulla 3 or Fulla E, and that is it, with a great headset. Now, the Fulla 3 or Fulla E is basically a DAC and amp built into one. So what does that mean? That means you only need this, you only need a headset, and it's plug and play. That is it. You actually, with the Fulla E, have a mic in port, a 3.5, that you can actually use a mic in. So that will be perfectly fine if you're looking to stream too or talk with your friends. If not, like let's say you have a GOXLR on a single PC setup, you're gonna use your GOXLR as your mic in port, so only for the chat mic or your your XLR mic, like a Shure or something, and then you're gonna use all this for your audio, and boom, you are done. That is it. You are good to go. Now for headsets, and this is for all setups here. Headsets, let's go through that real quick. What is your goal when it comes to improving your audio? Is your goal to improve footsteps? Then I got something for you. Is your goal to improve overall quality? Then I got something else for you too. So I'll go through the 3 great headsets that I've seen so far, or maybe 4 that you guys can get. The first headset is called a PC38X. This headset does not require a DAC/amp. You can plug and play, it comes with a mic, and boom, you are automatically gonna hear footsteps better than almost 90% of other gamers. Now, the second headsets I recommend is a DT990 or a DT1990. These are more for people looking for all-around performance. So you're looking for not only footsteps, you're looking for music, you're looking for great audio in general to pair with a DAC/amp, and you are just looking for the overall experience. I personally have the 990s because I'm looking for the overall experience. I use my PC for work and streaming and gaming, so I'm looking for everything there. So the 990s work for me. Now, the third tier headsets. Let's say you're a little, you got a little change in the bank there and you're looking to upgrade your setup a little bit, then the Sennheiser's HD 660s are actually great for you. That is going to give you a great all-around experience. It's open back, and plus it's also going to give you that footstep advantage that you're looking for. Number 4 is going to be the money bag, you know, splurging out. The end game type headsets are going to be the Sennheiser HD 800S, and that's going to be the absolute best gaming headsets that you can ever get in your life. You will never need another pure headsets after that. You are done. Congratulations. That is it. So if you're looking for great footsteps, I would go PC38X for budget, Sennheiser 660 for mid-tier budget, and HD 800S for final endgame type budget. Now, if you're looking for a great overall experience, this is where I would go with the Beyerdynamics for music, for sound quality, and that rest of stuff. So that's how I would pair the headsets there, guys. So now, for a single PC setup, all you would have to do is plug your headset into your amp or preamp port. So on this Fulla, for example, it has a preamp port that I just plug it into, and that is it. You're done. Boom. You put the Fulla as the main audio source and you are good to go. And you use something else to use the mic, or if you have a 3.5 mic, you can just plug it into that, and that is it. Now, people, the mid-range setup here. The mid-range setup is going to be a shit Modi, literally that's the name, I am sorry, and it's going to be the Magni 3. The Modi's a DAC, the Magni is an amp. This will make your audio a little bit more clearer than using this Fulla here. Now, it doesn't come with the mic port, but it comes with clearer audio in general, and I believe it could drive way more power here. So if you're looking for the best, literally like the final end game type gaming setup, and you're just looking to go all out balls deep, this is it right here, people. That is it. So this is the high end for a single PC setup. To be honest, guys, I wouldn't go much higher than this. You can go with a THX like 980, I believe, and like more. But I believe for 99.9% of gamers, this is it. This is all you need, and you will have an advantage over everyone else that is playing the game, basically. So this will work just like the Fulla 3. Basically, all you would have to do is plug the Modi into something that could power it. So just like a regular, you know, power adapter, you would plug the USB of the Modi into your gaming PC. You would have RCA cables. I'll link everything in the description below. It's going to be affiliated links, but I'll link all the cables and everything that you guys need below with the different type of budget setups too. You would plug in an RCA cable from the Modi's output to the Magni's input right here, and you would plug in your headsets to this 1/4 TRS, and that is it. Boom, you are done on a single PC. That is how you get the best audio on your single PC. Now, dual PC. Oh God, dual PC. Trust me, before you think this is hard, dual PC setups, for the people that have it, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make it easy as possible for you. I have the premium setup, and I'll put the link on. I'll put the image of how to set it up on the screen right now so you guys can see exactly what cables you need. I have the links of the cables in the description so you can get all the cables and everything that you need for it. Now, dual PC is not going to be hard, guys. What makes the dual PC hard is if you have a GOXLR. Now, with the GOXLR, even with that, it's not even that hard. But I'll show you guys how to set up that dual PC setup where you can use your XLR and all the features from your XLR, like muting your mic, muting chat, muting game, and everything like that. And you can use your samples on your mic too while having the best gaming experience here. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I usually post videos about how to get an advantage as a gamer or as a content creator or even a streamer. Literally, what we do is improve your FPS at SENSEQUALITY.com. We do way more when it comes to audio setups. If you need help setting any of this up, you buy all these parts, just visit SENSEQUALITY.com and we will actually set it up for you and guide you through that for you here. So the secret is going to be this amplifier right here. And we're gonna get into this a little later, but I'm gonna show you exactly how to set up that dual PC where you can still use your GOXLR, but you can use everything else like your DAC/amp and everything where you have the audio perfectly fine. So we're gonna do this by starting with the gaming PC. Now, you guys think this is gonna be hard, but I promise you guys, this is not that hard. Just watch the end of the video. Do not skip anything, guys, because if you miss a part here, it is gonna be absolutely destructive if you try to set this up. Now, for the dual PC setups, you have two options. You could go with the Fulla 3, still really good option for most gamers, or you could just go end game and you could get a shit stack. So a Magni plus a Modi DAC/amp. This is a DAC/amp, guys, all in one. This is basically separate and it just performs more clearer audio. I tested both of them and I can hear the difference between the audio for them. So let's go through the budget setup with the Fulla 3. So if you are running a dual PC in the Fulla 3, I would suggest having a USB going into your gaming PC that powers the Fulla 3. Boom. So you just need to power your DAC/amp via the gaming PC. Then you would have an extra USB cable. The Fulla comes with an extra additional port to get more power into another USB on your gaming PC or external port where you have like a USB. This can connect to anything, to be honest, and you're good. As long as the main USB, this one right here to the left, I don't know if you can see that. How do I focus on this thing? This one right here to the left is in your gaming PC, you are good, guys. Then what I would do is have a cable. So this is the preamp of the Fulla, or you could have the headphone jack, doesn't really matter, going from this to your amplifier. And this is the HM4. This is pivotal, guys, because it's going to split your GOXLR's audio and your audio. So you're going to hear separate, you're going to hear the same thing as the GOXLR, but the GOXLR is going to be able to hear your audio here. So the first thing is plugging that USB into your gaming PC, having another USB that supplies it power. And then the third thing is having something running from the preamp or the headphone port into your mixer here. Now, let's say I wanted to set up all these cables. Oh God, make sure you get some cable management, guys, because this is gonna be insane. Let's say I wanted to go a little premium here and set up the GOXLR on my dual PC and a DAC/amp, so basically a Modi and with the Magni 3. All you would have to do is almost the same thing, guys. It's literally almost exactly the same. You would run a USB into your gaming PC for the Modi. That's the DAC. Then you would run a USB into a power source. Boom, same exact thing as the Fulla. You'll notice a trend here, guys. The only difference is you're gonna run a RCA cable, link in the description, from your DAC into the RCA line in port of your Magni 3. Boom, that is how it's going to transfer the sound from your DAC into the Magni here. Then you're gonna run this 1/4" cable, which usually goes to your headphones, into your HM4. Now, when it's in your mixer, which is gonna be in the in port right here, you are going to have one cable to your headsets, and these are all 1/4 cables, guys, if you can't see it here. You're gonna have one cable going to your headset, and one cable going to the line in of your GOXLR. So let me show you here. This is running to the line in of my GOXLR. That is how you're going to transfer your audio from your gaming PC to your GOXLR with having a DAC/amp. It is literally a cheat code. Now you might be asking, KIRNEILL, how am I going to hear my stream audio? How am I going to take the advantages of the GOXLR and use it with my DAC/amp? Great question. You're going to put a headset. You need only an aux. You know those auxes that you listen to on your car, you play your music and stuff like that? That's all you need. You would run an aux from your headset port, where you would usually put your headphones, into the line in of your gaming PC. Now, if you do get any kind of static, guys, you would need a ground loop isolator. So you would go from your GOXLR's headphone jack to a ground loop isolator to the line in of your gaming PC here. So that will be how you would transfer your GOXLR or streaming PC's audio to your gaming PC. The GOXLR will be connected to your streaming PC, guys, via USB. That is how we're gonna route this here. And the last step would be plugging in, of course, the GOXLR from the little amplifier here into the line in port of your GOXLR. You see the trend here? So basically, usually where your headphones usually go is plugging into the HM4 so we could split that audio for you. That's what the HM4 is for. So you would plug that headphone jack on your Magni into the HM4's input here, and then you would run one to your headset so you can hear, and one to your GOXLR's line in port. I will post the chart on the screen one more time so you could see it, so you could get all the cables, and I will leave all the links in the description for the cables. You might have to buy extra micro USB wires to power like the DAC or the Fulla for more. I would recommend buying those cables just so you can get that extra oomph of power on there, especially if you have good headsets. So I am on the gaming PC right now, and this is all you have to do to set up the dual PC setup with a GOXLR on your gaming PC. So all you would have to do is go to your sound, right click it, go to sounds. You're going to go to recordings. You're going to go to line in. This is going to be, remember that headphone jack, the 3.5 millimeter from your GOXLR going into your gaming PC's line in port. This is it right here. So you would right click this, you would go to properties, you would go to listen, and then you would click on listen to device, make sure that's checked, and you would go to playback through devices, and you would click on the whatever DAC/amp you're using, and that is it. That's all you would have to do on your gaming PC. So this is the streaming PC right here, and I'll go through it. Also, guys, if you could follow on Twitter, this is my Twitter right here, where I show you the full guide on how to set everything up, and I do have other tips as well. But let's go through the streaming PC setup right here. So for the streaming PC setup on your GOXLR, you would go into here. All you would have to do is go to your routing, and with the routing, all you would have to think about is, what am I hearing and what can my stream hear? We don't want anything to hear double, right? So this is what I'm hearing in my headphones, which is going into my gaming PC, and that is gonna go and route through the line in port. That's the broadcast stream mix. So all I have to do is set this up like this, and you're gonna be able to hear all your samples. You're gonna be able to control your headsets and everything from your GOXLR, no problem. Now you're probably asking, how do I set up OBS with this? All you would have to do is go to OBS. So I'm on OBS right now, and your mic, or you would add an audio input source. That's going to be your mic. That's going to be your GOXLR or your headphones, and that is going to be separate by itself. That is perfect. Notice I didn't add the headphones to the broadcast stream mix because I want to put those separately. So we're going to have one for your headsets and one for your streaming audio and your gaming audio as well. So now we're going to add another audio source. So I'm going to add another audio input, and I'm going to just name it line in. And this audio source is going to be your broadcast stream mix on your GOXLR. So if you look here, your broadcast stream mix is going to be taking all of this and putting it into this for your stream. So this is gonna be what your stream hears, and you're just gonna leave your mic separate. That way over here, you can listen to the line in, which is your gaming and streaming audio, all in one. Now, if you notice that it's too low, like you see how I'm clicking this right here, and that might be a little too low, you can actually turn up the audio on your HM4. Remember that little amp thing? You could turn it up there. So all we're gonna do is just turn up the knob. So I just turned up the knob there, and let's check right now. Boom, that solves it. That is it. This is gonna make your life so much more easier. You don't have to worry about any audio settings or anything. It's going to automatically appear there, and you are good to go. Now, just to summarize, this is gonna be your broadcast stream mix. This is going to be your mic. That's how you set it up. You are done. Your GOXLR is connected to your streaming PC, and that is it. Now, let's say you wanted to connect a microphone. You want your GOXLR to talk into game chat. You would route a line out from your GOXLR to a mic jack of your gaming PC, and then people will hear you perfectly fine. All you would have to do is just make sure the line out only has this connected to it, and boom, that solves your in-game audio issues as well. Now that we have gone through everything, I just want to say that if you are going to use the Fulla, that is perfectly fine for almost 90% of gamers, guys. It's the difference in audio is definitely a bit clearer when it comes to the Modi and Magni, but if you're just a gamer looking for great audio and you just want to go, you don't want to spend much money, get the Fulla, call it a day, and it's way simpler, way cheaper for you. If you're looking for a gamer, you're looking the best of the best end game type setup, you don't want to go to audiophile, but you just want to get the best of the best stuff, go with the Modi, go with the Magni, and go with any setup, any headphones that I recommended in the earlier stage of this video. Headphones, number 1, PC38X. Number 2 is going to be the Beyerdynamic for all around sound. Number 3 is the Sennheiser HD660s for open ear, just really good at detecting footsteps. And number 4, the end game type setup, HD800S Sennheiser. Now, you guys might be asking, why not just plug in anything to the headphone jack of this GOXLR? Why won't I just plug in my headsets there? Because the GOXLR, it's a great device for software, but when it comes to sound on your end, it's gonna sound mushy. You're not gonna be able to hear footsteps as far. You're not gonna get that crystal clear audio that you're looking for. So to improve audio for not only you, but your stream as well, definitely, guys, upgrade to this DAC/amp type setup and you will be perfectly fine. And boom, that is all the audio mixing options that you would ever have to touch. This will never, the reason why I don't use software for this, guy, is because this will never break. It will not change on you. It will stay static. It does not take any resources from your gaming PC or your streaming PC here. This will make sure everything is static so you don't have to worry about it again, ever, unless you turn a knob or something. So once you do that, you are clear to go. That is how you set up your DAC/amp and how you set up your GOXLR. So guys, I hope this helps, and if you could just leave a like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. This took a lot of time to just get set up and stuff like that. I hope you guys actually enjoy the audio quality. All the links are going to be down in the description. If you need help setting this up, again, you could go to SENSEQUALITY.com, where we work with top professional streamers, professional players, and content creators, and we can set this up for you too. So that's going to be an option as well as a streaming package. So guys, I hope you enjoy, and let me know in the comments what we could improve on, if there's anything that we can do to improve as gamers in general, or just as for our audio setups. That would be amazing. So I hope this helps, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.